Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Hotel Conversation Cheat Sheet. With this new cheat sheet, you'll learn how to check in at the hotel, plus all the must-know hotel-related words and phrases. Download it for free right now. Second, our PDF welcome pack. New to the language and don't know where to start? Start with the basics. With our welcome pack, you get 6 PDF cheat sheets giving you a quick overview of the alphabet, grammar, keywords and phrases, and all the basics you must know. Third, going on vacation vocabulary. Learn how to say summer vacation, camping, honeymoon, and much more with this quick 1-minute lesson. Fourth, how to talk about the muscles of the body. Learn how to say biceps, triceps, and much more. Fifth, idioms that make you sound like a native speaker. In this quick lesson, you'll pick up 10 idioms that you can use in conversations. Sixth, tired of apps that just teach you random words? With our innovative language learning app, you'll learn through conversations and start speaking in minutes because the audio and video lessons are just 3 to 15 minutes long. Learning is that easy. Download it for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to learn the language in 6 months with our complete language learning program, then get up to 45% off all 6-month plans with our 6-month challenge sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Daisy. Mi chiamo Daisy. And in this video we're going to talk about wedding culture in Italy. Il matrimonio in Italia. Il matrimonio in Italia. First of all, let's say that wedding is matrimonio, marriage, but it's also called nozze, le nozze. So if I'm talking about the marriage, it's il matrimonio, while the celebration is le nozze, le nozze. The celebration depends on which way you choose, like the civil union or, the religious ritual. And let's say that with the civil union, at this point, it's kind of similar. The only part that is not there is the church, right? Because in case of the civil union, you go to the city hall and there you sign and get your papers done, and then you go and celebrate somewhere else. For the civil union, it's basically the employee that celebrates the union. Otherwise, you can request for it to be someone that you know. Either way, the person that is doing that has a tricolor sash. So, una fascia tricolore, with the flag of Italy, of course. You can even pay for them to get to your celebration spot, so you can do everything there. Otherwise, then you move everyone or you make everyone go to basically the restaurant where you're celebrating, or depending on how you want to celebrate, it could be anywhere, right? Let's assume you're going the traditional way. So you first go to the church, in chiesa, and that's where you exchange your vows, le promesse. And then after that, when you go out from the church and everyone throws rice at you, then you move to the next spot, which is generally speaking where you eat a lot. But let's see a bit of tradition together. So, il vestito della sposa, the wedding dress of the bride's wedding dress, has to be white, bianco. And generally speaking, there should be no white or black for guests as well. Even though recently, especially for like late night weddings, black is okay. But theoretically, in tradition, there should be no black, okay? Because black is just for funerals. I fiori, flowers, so the bouquet of the bride, should be actually gifted by the husband, and it should get to the bride's house in the morning. Or in the south of Italy, flowers have to be sent by the mother-in-law. Of course, there's also people that just buy that themselves. I'm just telling you what the tradition should be. Also, on the day of the wedding, given that the husband shouldn't see the bride with the wedding dress, the bride herself shouldn't see herself in the mirror the day of the wedding. I know that's kind of impossible to do. So if she wants to see herself in the mirror, she should do that without a shoe. And not only, without a shoe and without an earring. So it's not the complete outfit, and that works. But if she has everything, she can't see herself in the mirror. That's bad luck. Then, bomboniere e confetti. Bomboniere e confetti. Bomboniere is wedding favors, and confetti, be careful here because that's a false friend, is sugared almonds. So the little candies, let's say, that you give to your guests, they always have to be in odd numbers, so 1, 3, or 5 or more, but usually people choose to give 5 because they also have an hidden meaning: health, richness, happiness, fertility, and long life. Health, salute, salute, ricchezza, richness, ricchezza, felicità, happiness, felicità, fertility, fertilità, fertilità, and long life, lunga vita, lunga vita. 5 of them. Eat all of them when you get them. Then we also have fede nuziale. Nuziale comes from nozze, as I said before. Fede nuziale is the wedding ring. Also in Italy it's common to do a serenata, serenata, a serenade, the day before of the wedding. So the husband-to-be with family, friends, and blah blah blah, they go under the bride's house and they just sing for her. Especially in the south. I've seen that done in the north as well though. There are also some rituals that have to be done on the day. So like games at the wedding from the husband and the bride. I'm talking about the cutting of the necktie, so tagliare la cravatta. The husband is supposed to have his necktie cut into pieces and give those pieces to the male guests. Some of them, of course, don't do that anymore because they want to keep the necktie, but it's tradition to do so. First of all, because the husband shouldn't need the same necktie anymore, right? Because you just wear that at your wedding. And also because when you give a piece of that, people are supposed to give you money back, so it's kind of, like giving some more money to the couple. But not everyone does that, or they just give out the pieces of the necktie. While for the bride, of course, she has to, throw the bouquet and see who gets that, because that's the next girl that's gonna get married, right? But I think that's everywhere. But also there is la giarrettiera, the garter. So the husband gets it with his teeth from under the skirt of the bride, and then he throws them to unmarried men as well. So it's like the same as for girls. That being said, if you get invited to a wedding, you may want to know what to say in your wishes, for example. Also, you're supposed either to get a gift from the wedding list, la lista nuziale, or lista di nozze. Otherwise, you just give an envelope with money in. And in this envelope, you may want to write something as well, right? Or with the gift too, some wishes. People used to say that saying congratulations wasn't well received, but that's more like in the past. Nowadays, it's really used. Congratulazioni, congratulazioni, or just auguri, auguri, wishes. I migliori auguri, best wishes. But let's say together some more elaborated wishes, okay? For example, possa questo essere l'inizio di uno splendido cammino condiviso. Possa questo essere, may this be, possa questo essere l'inizio, the beginning, di uno splendido cammino condiviso, of a splendid shared path. Splendido, splendid, condiviso, shared, cammino, path, journey. Possa questo essere l'inizio di uno splendido cammino condiviso. Or a bit less formal, augurandovi il meglio per la vostra nuova vita insieme. Augurandovi, wishing you, il meglio, the best, per la vostra nuova vita insieme. For your new life together. Augurandovi il meglio per la vostra nuova vita insieme. Wishing you the best for your new life together. Grazie per avermi invitato a questo giorno di gioia e amore. Grazie, thank you, per avermi invitato, to invite me. Grazie per avermi invitato a questo giorno di gioia e amore. Thank you for inviting me to this day of joy, gioia, e amore, and love. Non potremmo essere più felici di vedere che avete trovato l'altra parte della mela. Non potremmo essere più felici, we couldn't be happier, di vedere, to see, che avete trovato l'altra parte della mela. That you found the other side, the other half of the apple. L'altra parte is side, while l'altra metà is half della mela of the apple. You know, referring to the metaphor, the common one. Otherwise, if you want to be a bit funny, you can go like il nostro consiglio per un matrimonio di successo. Il nostro consiglio per un matrimonio di successo. Our advice for a successful marriage. I say our if you're writing as a family, but you can also say il mio consiglio per un matrimonio di successo. Onora, ama, honor, love, and alza la tavoletta. Lift the seat, right? So when you go to the toilet, you know, husband and wife always argue about this thing. Onora, ama, alza la tavoletta. And lift the seat of the toilet. This is it for weddings. I hope that I gave you an idea of what to expect for an Italian wedding and what to say. And remember that if you haven't done it yet, you can sign up for your free lifetime account.
This is Patrizia Palmieri. She's on a plane, seated next to Emily Erba. Miss Palmieri is reading an Italian magazine. And Miss Erba asks, "Are you Italian?"
Sei italiana?
Listen to the conversation and focus on the response. Ready?
Sei italiana?
Sì, sono italiana.
Once more with the English translation.
Sei italiana?
Are you Italian?
Sì, sono italiana.
Yes, I'm Italian.
Let's take a closer look at the conversation.
Do you remember how Miss Erba asks, "Are you Italian?"
Sei italiana?
First is,
Sei,
you are.
sei, sei,
Note,
sei,
is a shortened form of
tu sei,
you are. In Italian,
tu,
you can be omitted when it is understood from context.
sei,
Is from the verb
essere,
meaning to be.
essere,
After this is
italiana,
Italian.
italiana, italiana,
Note,
italiana,
is feminine. Miss Erba uses a feminine adjective
italiana,
to refer to Miss Palmieri. If Miss Erba was referring to a male, she would use the masculine adjective
italiano.
to refer to him, as in,
Sei italiano?
"Are you Italian?"
Sei italiano?
Altogether,
Sei italiana?
"Are you Italian?"
Sei italiana?
Let's take a closer look at the response.
Do you remember how Patrizia Palmieri says, "Yes, I'm Italian"?
Sì, sono italiana.
Sì, sono italiana.
This starts with the expression
Sì,
meaning yes.
sì, sì.
It answers Miss Erba's yes or no question. Are you Italian?
Sei italiana?
Next is
Sono.
I am.
Sono. Sono.
Note, in this sentence,
Sono.
is a shortened form of
Io sono.
I am. In Italian,
Io.
I is usually omitted as it's understood from context.
Sono.
Is from the verb
Essere.
meaning to be.
Essere.
After this is
Italiana.
Italian.
Italiana.
Altogether,
Sì, sono italiana.
yes, I'm Italian.
Sì, sono italiana.
The pattern is
Sono nationality.
I'm nationality.
Sono nationality.
Simply replace the nationality placeholder with your nationality. Note, the placeholder is an adjective, and its gender will depend on the speaker, in this case, you. Imagine you're Miss Erba and you're American. The word for an American woman is
Americana. Americana. Americana.
say, I'm American. Ready?
Sono americana.
I'm American.
Sono americana.
In the conversation, the response to the yes-no question was yes. In case the answer was no, the corresponding Italian response would be no, meaning no, no, no. For example, if Miss Palmieri was asked, "Sei americana?" "Are you American?" she could have answered, "No, sono italiana." "No, I'm Italian."
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat, or speak along with the native speakers.
Sono italiana. Sono italiana.
Sono americana. Sono americana. Sono australiana. Sono australiana.
Sono inglese. Sono inglese.
Non sono giapponese, sono cinese. Non sono giapponese, sono cinese.
Did you notice how the last speaker uses a different pattern?
Non sono giapponese, sono cinese.
I'm not Japanese. I'm Chinese. First is
Non.
not.
Non. Non.
Next is
Sono.
I am.
Sono.
Together, it's
Non sono.
literally not I am, but it translates as I'm not.
Non sono.
Next is
Giapponese.
Japanese.
Giapponese. Giapponese.
Note,
Giapponese.
ends in
E.
and it can refer to either a female or a male. Altogether,
Non sono giapponese.
I'm not Japanese.
Non sono giapponese.
Jing Lu then states her actual nationality.
Sono cinese.
I'm Chinese.
Sono cinese.
First,
Sono.
I am.
Sono.
Next is
Cinese.
Chinese.
Cinese. Cinese.
Note,
Cinese.
ends in
E.
and can refer to either a female or a male. Together,
Sono cinese.
I'm Chinese.
Sono cinese.
Altogether,
Non sono giapponese. Sono cinese.
I'm not Japanese, I'm Chinese.
Non sono giapponese, sono cinese.
This pattern is
Non sono nationality. Sono actual nationality.
I'm not nationality, I'm actual nationality. This can be shortened to
No, sono cinese.
No, I'm Chinese.
No, sono cinese.
The pattern is
No, sono actual nationality.
No, I'm actual nationality. Remember this shortened pattern. You'll need it for the practice section. Let's review the key vocabulary. Italian,
Italiano. Italiano. Italiana. Italiana.
American,
Americano. Americano. Americana. Americana.
Australian,
Australiano. Australiano. Australiana. Australiana. Inglese.
British,
Inglese. Inglese.
Note, in Italian, this word in a strict sense means English, but it's widely used to mean British.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. Then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say yes? Sì. Sì. Do you remember the word for an Italian woman? Italiana. Italiana. And how Miss Palmieri says, yes, I'm Italian.
Sì, sono italiana.
Sì, sono italiana. Do you remember how Miss Erba asks, are you Italian?
Sei italiana?
Sei italiana? Do you remember the word for a British man? Inglese. Inglese. And the word for an Australian woman? Australiana. Australiana. Do you remember the word for an American woman? Americana. Americana. and how to say no. No. No.
Let's practice. Imagine you're Isabella Russo and you're American. Respond to the question. Ready?
Sei americana?
Sì, sono americana.
Listen again and repeat.
Sì, sono americana. Sì, sono americana.
Let's try another. Imagine you're Mia Martin, a student from Australia. Pay attention to the nationality in the question. Ready?
Sei inglese?
No, sono australiana.
Listen again and repeat.
No, sono australiana. No, sono australiana.
Let's try one more. Imagine you're Jack Jones, a student from England. Ready?
Sei inglese? Sì, sono inglese.
Listen again and repeat.
Sì, sono inglese. Sì, sono inglese.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is the power of a teacher. Are you learning a language alone or with someone else, like a teacher? If you're learning alone, then you're missing out on some powerful benefits and not just being able to practice with someone. A good teacher can motivate you to go above and beyond your current level right now. And that's why today you'll discover 1. The powerful benefits of learning with a good teacher, and 2. How you can learn faster with outside help. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Hotel Conversation Cheat Sheet. With this new cheat sheet, you'll learn how to check in at the hotel, plus all the must-know hotel-related words and phrases. Download it for free right now. Second, our PDF Welcome Pack. New to the language and don't know where to start? Start with the basics. And with our Welcome Pack, you get 6 PDF cheat sheets giving you a quick overview of the alphabet, grammar, keywords and phrases, and all the basics you must know. Third, going on vacation vocabulary. Learn how to say summer vacation, camping, honeymoon, and much more with this quick 1-minute lesson. Fourth, how to talk about the muscles of the body. Learn how to say biceps, triceps, and much more. Fifth, idioms that make you sound like a native speaker. In this quick lesson, you'll pick up 10 idioms that you can use in conversations. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. The power of a teacher. Part 1. The benefits of learning with a good teacher. Have you ever had a good teacher that inspired you to do better and go above and beyond? It could be any teacher, and not just language related. If you had someone like that, then you already know the power of a really good teacher and the impact it can have on your learning. If you had the opposite, then you're also well aware of how a bad teacher can toss cold water on your motivation and desire to learn. But today, we just want to focus on the good and powerful benefits of learning with a teacher. 1. You get language practice and feedback. For the most part, any teacher can give you new words and grammar rules, help you practice, and correct your mistakes. And that's the most obvious benefit. Next. 2. If you enjoy learning with your teacher, you'll want to improve more. Now, this is one of the rarely talked about benefits. But if you think about it, if you actually enjoy learning with your teacher, and if your teacher takes the time to understand where you're struggling, something interesting will happen to your progress. Because you feel like someone finally understands you, you'll open up and want to learn and practice more. You'll want to impress them, and you'll come to the next lesson better than before. And if you add all of that effort up, lesson after lesson, you'll improve much faster. So that's why it's important to find a teacher that fits your needs well. On the other hand, if you don't really care who you learn with, and if you just show up, listen, take notes, and repeat a few words, you won't learn as fast. It'll be no different than going to class in school, passing a test, and forgetting everything immediately after. 3. Higher expectations create better results. If your teacher sets high expectations, and if you can handle it, you'll progress much faster than with a more easygoing teacher. For example, if one teacher wants you to learn 500 words in a month and another just wants 100, even if you fail the 500-word goal, you'll still be much further along than with someone that doesn't put pressure on you. But of course, that's a personal decision. Some people want someone to push them, and some people want to learn the language at a comfortable pace. If you're upfront with your expectations, a good teacher will understand the pace you want and will work with that. By the way, if you have a good teacher that you remember from school, leave a comment below and let us know how they helped you succeed. Now, where can you get someone as motivational as that to help you learn a language fast? Well, it's easier said than done, but let's get into it. Part 2. How you can learn faster with outside help. Having outside support can be a game changer for your long-term motivation. It can push you to reach new limits and work harder than ever. And that outside support can be a teacher, like we mentioned, a tutor, family, a friend, or someone you look up to. But it has to be someone that inspires and energizes you. And finding people like that is easier said than done. So if you're looking for outside support, there are a few things you can do. First, find yourself a teacher. But again, really good teachers, the kind that motivate and push you, are hard to find. So you might want to take a few trial lessons with a few teachers to find the one you're the best fit with. Second, if you know your learning style and what methods work for you, be sure to let your teacher know directly. It's their job to help, but they won't know you as well as you know yourself. But if you passively go into every session without having questions and requests of your own, you won't progress as fast. Third, if you're learning with our system and are a Premium Plus user, take advantage of your Premium Plus teacher. They'll hold you accountable, send you assignments, and give you feedback to help you perfect your language skills. Fourth, if you're learning with our system but are just taking the lessons, then find a lesson host you like in our lessons. Oftentimes, our users stick with lessons and continue learning just because they like the lesson host. And fifth, find other language learners that match or exceed your motivation level. Why? Because seeing someone else succeed and improve will push you to do the same. And this is a good option if you don't have immediate access to a teacher as well. Now, back to you. Are you learning with a teacher right now? Have you ever had a teacher that motivated you to do better? Leave a comment. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to create long-lasting habits for language learning. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Want to transform your driving time into language learning time? How much time do you spend in your car every day? 30 minutes? More than an hour? Why not put this huge amount of time to good use? Instead of just listening to the radio during your daily commute, you could be learning a new language instead. Here are 3 easy methods for learning a language in your car. you can put them to use right away with the help of our language learning program. First, you can listen to fun audio lessons by real teachers. Listening to lessons while in the car allows you to focus on the road as you listen and learn. In every one of our 3 to 15-minute lessons, our teachers teach you conversations, new phrases, and cultural points. Audio is the only learning medium that lets you learn and drive safely at the same time, so take advantage of all our audio lessons available. Second, you can set your lessons on autoplay and go hands-free. Our autoplay feature lets you keep your hands on the wheel without even reaching for your device. Just set your lessons to autoplay one by one with our innovative Language 101 app, and never have to interrupt your focus on driving to switch to a new lesson. Third, you can repeat out loud and speak from your very first lesson. You want to speak a new language too, right? Well, you'll start learning conversations minutes into your lessons. All you have to do is listen and repeat out loud. Our teachers take you step by step through all of the words, phrases, translations, and grammar points. You're even prompted to speak out loud and repeat. The result? You understand it all and can speak your new language. Turn your commute into language learning time and have fun at the same time. Learning doesn't have to be a big commitment, like signing up for a college class. It can be fun and easy. In fact, it's as easy as pressing play. Our language learning programs will do the work for you. And with the exposure you get while driving on your daily commute, you'll be speaking and understanding real-life language quickly. The best part? You can finally learn without even changing your schedule. So if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to learn your target language fast and understand native conversations, even if you're a beginner? In this Learning Strategies video, you'll learn all about the line-by-line dialogue, a powerful study tool that 1. Makes understanding conversations a breeze for beginners, and 2. Improves your speaking, listening, reading, and even writing skills. But first, if you don't yet have access to this tool and our lessons, just click the link down in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now. 1. What is the line-by-line dialogue exactly? The line-by-line dialogue is a study tool that makes absorbing conversations easier, and you'll find it in all of our audio lessons inside of our learning program. It breaks down the conversations you learn in our lessons into individual lines so that you don't get overwhelmed. For each line, you get the text in the target language, the translations, and audio pronunciation, so you can listen to each line, read along, and understand every single word. And you can also use the line-by-line dialogue to perfect your speaking, reading, listening, and writing skills. How? Take a look. 2. How to improve your speaking skills. The easiest way to start speaking on your own is to shadow what you hear, meaning repeat what you hear as you play each line. Just press the audio icon next to each line to hear it and shadow along. Next, if you want to perfect your pronunciation, click on the microphone icon to start recording. Then record and compare your pronunciation with the native speakers. These tactics get you speaking in minutes, and if you apply these to every lesson, you'll be speaking a lot more of your target language. Next, here's how you master listening. Since the line-by-line dialogue is a line-by-line breakdown of the conversation, you can listen to each line separately, as much as you want. Click on the audio icon to listen again and again and review the script. Read along so that you can pick apart every word. That way, you can understand those fast, native-level conversations and never miss a word. 4. Here's how you can practice reading. As you listen to the conversation, read along line by line. And if you don't know a word, click on the translations. They're right there in the line-by-line dialogue. You can even read with the Romanized script to help you sound out the words. And finally, here's how you can practice writing. Now, this advice is not something you'll hear very often because it's so simple. It's so simple that most people don't even think of doing it. Here it is. Just grab a pen and copy the lesson dialogue down into a notebook. The big benefit here is there's no writer's block. You don't have to worry about what to write. It's all there for you. So, if you want to learn your target language faster, understand native level conversations, and improve your speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills, then get free access to the line-by-line dialogue. Sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to sign up. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.